name's Alexandra Jones. I'm the editor of The Ophthalmologist, and I have the pleasure of talking to David Bruce, CEO and President of Iridex today. Hello.
Good morning, or good evening.
And could you tell me, first of all, what do you see as the greatest strength of Iridex at the moment?
Sure, Alexandra. So Iridex has been a company founded in lasers 30 years ago, really brought solid state lasers to the ophthalmology community and delivered a number of innovations over the years since that time. Things like micropulse technology, new frequencies of lasers, and more recently, treatment for glaucoma with a moderate stage therapy and a total continuum of non-incisional laser treatments from milder to moderate to more advanced stages, which is unique in the industry.
And could you tell me about the adoption of glaucoma solutions from Iridex?
Yes. So about 5 years ago, Iridex introduced a product in the moderate stage space. We had, before that, had a late stage treatment, cyclophotocoagulation, our product called the G-Probe and uses our Cyclo G6 laser system. And then we also had earlier stage, the micropulse laser trabeculoplasty, MLT, that I talked about. But the new opportunity is in the moderate stage patient. There are about 30 plus peer-reviewed papers now. We've done about 150,000 procedures since inception and have about 2,000 sites using what we call TLT, transscleral laser therapy, across the world. The state of adoption now is we're doing about 60,000 procedure run rate, but that's very low penetration compared to the opportunity where, for example, in the US, where it's easy to get the statistics, there are about 600,000 early stage laser treatments, the SLT therapy, and it's clinically mature. It's been around for about 20 years. If you applied that same opportunity penetration in the more moderate stage patients and did a number of treatments with our TLT, 2 or 3 treatments, there are several 100,000 procedure opportunity at a similar degree of penetration into the marketplace. And so in the US, our run rate's about 30,000. So we think there's a long runway for the company to help support adoption by clinicians. And a lot of our work right now is around supporting the right dosing, the right techniques, training so that physicians understand best techniques, get great results, and kind of reinforce the significant reductions, which, in general from the literature is about a 30% reduction in IOP, durability of 18 to 24 months, and repeatable so that you can buy 2 to 5 years of non-incisional runway for these patients. We're very excited about the clinical opportunity, an extremely safe profile for outcomes, and we put a lot of effort into that.
And what is it that makes Iridex's glaucoma solutions so unique?
So the non-incisional runway is really quite unique. There are mostly incisional surgeries and drops as alternatives. And we think Iridex can provide both ophthalmologists as well as glaucoma patients an extended period of time before more severe and advanced incisional procedures need to be undertaken.
And moving on to Retina now, could you tell me what is new in your Retina portfolio?
Sure. We recently announced a collaboration with Topcon Corporation, a large Japanese-based eye care provider with a broad range of diagnostic technologies, plus some treatment technologies and communication between equipment, which is really becoming a trend in the space to communicate for diagnostics, look at prior studies, and our collaboration with them involves Iridex in the treatment phase tied to the diagnostics and having a continuum. They also had a product that competed with us. It was the first scanning laser on the market, called the Pascal product line. And in this collaboration, we acquired Pascal and will consolidate that with our broad laser treatment offerings to have a greater scale for us, the ability for the continuum from diagnostics to treatment for ophthalmologists and patients, and then give us the scale to broaden our investments and create greater efficiencies in that space. In conjunction with that collaboration, we also shifted distribution of Iridex products to Topcon in key areas where they have distribution strength, specifically Asia Pacific and Europe, Middle East, Africa, the EMEA countries. And so they will distribute Iridex products in combination with their own in those regions. And Iridex, either direct or in combination with our distributors, will cover the rest of the world and the United States. And then finally, in that collaboration, Topcon invested and purchased 10% of Iridex. So now we have the capital to drive both the retina and more specifically the glaucoma space, because we think that driving adoption in the glaucoma space is one of our biggest growth opportunities. And it creates us as a leader with a full line of offerings in the retina laser space and the leading pattern scanning technology and market share across the world. So we're very excited about that partnership with Topcon.
That sounds fantastic. Thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you for having me.